How was your summer vacation? Good? Great! Let's chat a little, shall we? For veteran students, welcome back! Hope you're ready for another school year here. For new students, welcome to McAdam High. Hope you're excited to start your high school chapter here. Right now, your homeroom teachers should be handing you students your packets that include the classes you're taking this year, rules, which I will go over with you briefly, events coming this year, and forms for your parents' guardians to sign. With all that said, let's go over the basics. No running, jumping, flying down the hallways, literally. No leaping off the second floor. No fighting, no flying above the school area. If you need to stretch your wings, go to the football field. No eating lunch or hanging out on the roof of the school. No drinking blood from another student or person in the courtyard. That's what blood bags are for. No magical amulets, charms, potions, wands, or books unless it is for class. Then you and your teacher have to sign a slip and bring it up for me and Principal McAdam to sign. No littering and no gum. Sleeves must be as wide as a school-approved ruler. Skirts, dresses, and shorts must touch your knees. Pants and shorts must be worn appropriately. If they're falling, put a belt on. If you don't have access to one, you can now buy a belt at the student store during lunches, or see if I have any in the lost and found. No flip-flops and no open shoes. Only time pajamas can be worn is if it's for a school-approved fun week, and the pajamas must follow policies. No slippers. There is, however, a change to one of the rules in regards to hair color. Because we know that some of you students have hair color that you were born with that isn't considered natural, so for this year, to see how well it works, you can now come to school with hair that is by the school district's description of unnatural colored hair. So you can have rainbow hair if you want. Cell phones, tablets, earbuds, headphones, and such electronics cannot be out during class unless your teacher says otherwise. No loitering around the school after 3 p.m. Lastly, no bullying. We have a very strict no bullying policy. If you are caught, punishment is given by me and our VP. And no, we don't believe in suspicion or termination. We believe it doesn't teach you anything. But we believe in detention and community service. Just be aware of that. Okay? Okay. I believe that is it in regards to rules and policies. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. For some of you students that are new, if you're wondering about one of the AV rooms being open, Chubby is not here. At least he won't be for another month. For those that are new, Chubby is a chupacabra. Yes, they do exist. No, this one does not eat goats. He likes peanut butter sandwiches, ice cream, and muffins. He doesn't really eat much meat. He also likes to play fetch. Think of him as a big, hairless Shih Tzu. I know that doesn't sound pretty, but he's just the friendliest. Unless you threaten McAdam or I. Then he'll put a hole through doors. Don't worry, it's been many years since that happened. Anyway, the reason he's not here is because he got a friend now. Yeah, he met this cute little, if you took the head and legs of a triceratops with shorter horns, body of protoceratops, and tail of an ankylosaurus, you have what's called a, well, the name of it is too long, so let's just call it Ollie. Very cute, and Chubby and Ollie love to play. But they're only going to be there for another month before Ollie's owners come to take it home on the 5th level of hell. No worries, though. The flying eraser is still here. For the new students, yes, we have a self-aware flying school board eraser. Who likes to bump students, as well as eat cheese pizza, ice cream, and nachos with cheese? Do me a favor and keep coffee away from it. The eraser discovered coffee during the summer, and it gets to Sumi's worse than a squirrel on coffee. Nobody wants that. I will also announce when the second chance program starts, as well as the tryouts for the sports and clubs here in the next week. But I believe that is everything. Now, usually I announce what has been turned into Lost and Found, but it's the first day, so no Lost and Found. Now for today's lunch specials. Since we like to give our chefs more time to work out the lunch specials, today we have food trucks. The usual salad, sushi bowls, meat bowls, taco trucks, and vegan trucks. But you can still have the basics, which are veggie sticks, veggie chips, potato chips, both kinds, fruit cups, rolls, sodas, healthy sodas now. Ew. Sorry. Water, coffee, milk, both strawberry, chocolate, and regular. And that's it for the basics. I usually don't do this for the first week or more, but I usually give a little fun fact here before ending the announcements. I will bring that back as well as my segments later on. My name is Lexis Amelia DeVolo, and have a great week. Hey you guys, KattMcAdam here. Hope you enjoyed today's announcements. If you want to help me out, I have a Ko-fi, taking tips as well as selling my art, stickers, resin charms, pins, and crocheted hair scrunchies. I also have a Patreon. I have tiers from giving shoutouts to seeing exclusive and early content. Thank you to my Patreon. I'm also on TikTok, for however long that may last. One for my art and webcomic, one for cosplay, and one for writing. Otherwise, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, I have food, drink, try videos, as well as this podcast and my now second podcast, Dice and Chaos. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when these come out, hit that bell and make it ring. Till next time, you guys. Catch you later, students.